The Education Department has removed sex discrimination protection rights for transgender students in public school districts across the nation. Our multimedia journalist, Jose Rodriguez, reports on the details.
With the removal of certain rules within Title IX, transgender students may lack representation in public schools.
All of this is only because of the fact that they just get a lot of hate. Like the community in itself and outside of it, like it's a lot of hate.
In a press release from the U.S. Department of Education earlier this month, it was announced the Trump administration would be undoing the Biden administration's rules for trans students. Changes will include closing women's and gender studies programs, ending puberty blockers, hormone therapies, gender transitions, or transgender care for minors.
They would no longer be able to rely on that as an entity to protect them.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, Title IX has been a federal law right under the U.S. Education Amendments since 1972, prohibiting sex-based discrimination within educational programs and activities that receive federal financial assistance. Sex-based discrimination can include sexual harassment, sexual violence, and failure to provide equal athletic opportunity. During the Biden administration, the law was interpreted to include transgender students by adding rules such as recognizing their gender pronouns, athletic participations, and preferred bathroom usage, a rule that no longer applies. Political science assistant professor Alvaro Corral says the Education Department will not participate in protecting trans rights under Title IX.
What this means is that if there were to, say, be a transgender student who felt like their college or university was violating their rights as a transgender student, essentially, they could not rely on the federal government, specifically, again, the Civil Rights Wing or Office of the Department of Education.
Corral says the decision may affect higher education institutions and the U.S. Armed Forces. This may include trans individuals being denied jobs and promotion because of their identities. In that same press release, the Department of Education stated some institutions of higher education and university hospitals across the U.S. received a letter from the Trump administration demanding to end transgender programs. President of the Intersectional Feminist Student Organization, Cindy Ruiz, says she's grateful that her organization and other DEI programs at UTRGV are still running, but is disappointed with the handling of LGBTQIA protections.
Not only it did make people go and unemployed, but also it removed a safe space that the community had the ability to go inside of universities and that combat a specific discrimination causes that the university could cover in that moment.
Ruiz encourages people to join local groups and contact their local representatives to help make a change and be an ally to the LGBTQIA communities. For KVAQ TV in Edinburgh, Jose Rodriguez.